So what we're going to be talking about are social issues, okay? And I want you to take some time to read through these, but what is a social issue? A social issue is matters that directly or indirectly affect members of a society. They are considered to be problems and are usually related to moral values. Because of this, solutions are often controversial. So when we talk about social issues, often we think about politics. What are different candidates supporting, what they're not supporting? Or maybe these are all of the issues that we probably hear a lot about on social media. We hear our families and parents talk about them. We hear them a lot. And artists address social issues because you can create really powerful imagery and artwork based on those experiences. So we'll look at this a little bit more later on, but first I just want you to do some reflections on what social issues affect you the most, okay? So there are 4 different categories here: self, family, city, country, the world, okay? So some of these things might, you might have multiple answers for some of them, but there might be some social issues that affect your family that don't necessarily affect the entire world. Or maybe you have something that affects you that doesn't affect the city. So here are some things that you might consider, okay? These are just things that I'm brainstorming to help you kind of talk through this. I'm not going to fill out this entire thing. So for instance, maybe think about those things that what are some of the things that affect you that directly relate to your family? So I don't know, here are some ideas. Maybe you have someone who deals with addiction in your family, and as a result, that really affects you, okay? Maybe it makes for an unsafe living environment, or it's just kind of stressful for that, okay? Maybe think about, okay, maybe let's look at some of the things here. Maybe you have someone or you, so this says same-sex marriage. We could do that as LGBTQ. So maybe you have someone that close to you that it's important for you for LGBTQ rights, and so on, okay? These are some of the things that you can list there, okay? So then here are some things that for city, okay? What are the things that you think could be better for your city? So like maybe it's public transportation, okay? And you shouldn't just be copying mine down, okay? These are my own thoughts, all right? So kind of brainstorm some of these things. What are things that affect our country that don't just affect that also maybe don't affect the world? So, for the entire world, maybe we have a lot of third world countries. I want to look at poverty, okay? So basically you're just doing brainstorming. So then at the bottom here where it says, what social issue would you like to focus on for this project? I want you to pick something, okay? What is something that you feel like you want to focus on? So maybe for me, I want to do women's rights. Okay, now just because you pick it here doesn't mean that you have to do it. So then you'll be ready, you'll fill out more up here, and then you'll be ready for the next page.